what are some director or slash production red flags, and what are some green flags? So let's go red flags first.
I'm gonna do a general one and then a specific one. So the general one is if you're disorganized.
Yes.
If you don't have a specific date for callbacks, if you don't have a specific date already set up or a date range for filming, or if you ask me to audition for something or don't even have me audition, just offer me a role and it's like next week. That's always a huge red flag for me. And then a very specific red flag for me, this is more writing than anything, is if I'm trying to say this in like a way that doesn't sound bad, but sometimes writers and directors, when describing male characters, will describe their personality, what they've been through, whatever. And then they will describe a female character by her body and her face. And anytime I see that, it's an immediate no for me.
Yeah, I kind of piggybacking off of that. A director red flag, especially if they're also the writer, is when I see a pattern in movies that their female main character isn't a main character. You know, she's kind of like a crutch for the male character. And I've told the director this before. I'm like, when are you going to start writing about women? Like, can you do that? Like, is that possible? And also, obviously, like disorganized. Like, it's the worst being on set and being like, so how long is this gonna take?
Yeah, I would say like disorganized again was another one. And I like complex like storylines that like it's not very predictable when the next thing. So I like when I read a script and I'm on the edge of my seat and I'm like, what's gonna happen next? Like I'm already connected to these characters. But when I see that the storyline is a little repetitive and doesn't lack as much complexity, doesn't pique my interest as much. And I like it when the writer put enough of thought into the entire storyline, including all the characters and their backgrounds and everything.
I think, like, to put it simply for me, is don't direct something just to direct. Direct something that like you feel so deeply that you need to get it off your chest. You need to make that film.
Oh, and also directors without a vision. It's kind of like I'm floating right now. Help me.
Blind.
Yeah, the blind leading the blind. Exactly. It's so hard when you work with a director that has no vision. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, there's a difference between having creative freedom as an actor and being told to do whatever you want.
And you also feel the passion from the director and everyone else. Like when they're loving the film and the project they're working on, it makes you even more excited and it's contagious.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go into green flags.